Hi guys, it's me again. This is, I think, my fourth video. I just wanted to give everyone an update. I got my blood work back and everything was normal. My kidney function was normal. My liver function was normal. Didn't have anemia. Not any thyroid issue, which is, everyone's like, that's good news, right? And I wanted to tell them it would be, but I want there to be a problem so that we can figure out why. Not just that there is no problem, but you just get UTIs. And I had my CT scan today, and also, hopefully, that shows something that is fixable. I'm tired of everyone telling me women just get UTIs. There has to be a reason, guys. It just can't be that we all just get UTIs and there's no cure and we have to live with them for the rest of our lives. Those vaccines cannot come soon enough. It's been, like I've said before, other countries have vaccines. America should have some vaccines already ready for women and men and children. When you get UTIs, you're in this paranoia where any symptom you get that could be a UTI, you start to worry. You're like, oh, it's starting to feel a little weird down there. Does that mean I have a UTI? Oh, but I don't know. I don't want to be on these long-term antibiotics for the rest of my life or for another year or year and a half. I would rather not be on anything. The CT scan was hard. I weigh about 105 pounds and I'm 5'3". So having to drink that much water, I don't know what 24 ounces in like 2 minutes or whatever it is, 5 minutes, you drink it and then they make you wait 20 minutes and you go to the restroom and then they give you contrast. And you're supposed to hold it. It's insane. It's insane. I told somebody, I'm like, I'm small. I can't drink that much. I'm a small person. But I guess I don't know if it makes a difference. My bladder, I feel like my bladder needs to be retrained to hold as much urine as possible, because I feel like I have to go to the restroom at least every hour. I remember I would always go to the restroom every hour. I can't hold it that long. When we go on road trips, I'm like, 2 hours later, I'm like, hey, I've held it as long as I can. I have to go to the restroom. Which is probably not good. You shouldn't really hold your urine. But what's somebody supposed to do? I guess not go on road trips. They're a lot cheaper than flying. That's, I don't know. My husband keeps telling me, you just have to retrain yourself. I think it's because I had that anomaly. My body always thought I had to go or something, because the urethra bypassed the bladder into the ureter bypassed the bladder into the urethra. So I wonder if my brain was constantly thinking, you gotta go, you gotta go, you gotta go, you gotta go. I don't remember. I learned some interesting information from my mom today. I wish she had told me sooner. She told me I had a UTI when I was young, around maybe in kindergarten. But we didn't have the money. I don't know if we had health insurance. I don't think we did. And so she said, I think they gave me antibiotics and that was it. But it would have been nice if she told me this earlier so I could have told the specialist, hey, I've been having UTI since I was young. I think maybe even as a baby, I've been having UTIs for a long time. Can you guys give me a CT scan? I kind of am. It's pretty dumb, but I am upset with my parents, and I shouldn't waste my time with that energy, right? It's in the past, but I am upset with them because, first of all, I think I would tell my mom my side hurts. She told me that I would say that. I'm like, well, I was telling you something was wrong. You should have took me to the doctor. And then later on, you should have told me, oh, Imelda, you're getting UTIs. These are the symptoms you had when you were younger. So when I got my first UTI, I thought at 19, I went to the doctors and that's all the information I gave them. Yeah, I just got a UTI. But I feel like if I had the more information that my mom gave me, I would have been able to tell them, and maybe they would have taken me more seriously. I don't know. Maybe not, but it would have been nice to have all this additional information and be more thorough. And I also told my mom, I wonder if my kidney could have been saved. Like half of my kidney could have been, like more than half of my kidney, or maybe even the whole thing could have been saved. Right now, I think I have like 60 to 50% of it on the left side. And I tell her, if you guys had just went to the doctor, I think more of it could have been saved. I don't know. I still don't know why women get UTIs, and if there's going to be like a permanent cure where you take like a shot or vaccine and your UTIs will never come back. I think with the Euroimmun one that I received, you have to get boosters, and it's expensive. It's not cheap. It's very expensive. But I wonder if I just think they're going to come up with something. There has to be something they're going to come up with that will just eliminate having these, so women don't have to go to the doctor as much. And just once you have one, they'll immediately just give you this vaccine. And this is my dream, my wish. They'll give you a vaccine and they don't get rid of it and you'll never have any more again. But I also think, why don't they immediately say, let's give you an MRI or CT scan or ultrasound to check? Why is it, I wonder if instead of just, here's a urine culture, you got a UTI. I'm like, nobody once offered me a CT scan until I was way older. I think until I was pregnant. Then they offered me an MRI or a CT. I can't remember. Why didn't they offer me that? I had seen multiple urologists. Multiple. And another thing that's strange. After the surgery, this is what I think. After the surgery, urologist should be like, since you've got UTIs in the past, every 6 months we'll do a urine culture on you to make sure you don't have a UTI. How come I have to come up to you and be like, hey, I'm not feeling great? Why isn't it every 6 months there should be a reminder, here, let's get you a urine culture. You just had surgery with me 6 months ago. Let's get you a urine culture, make sure you don't have a UTI. Or, why didn't they put me on like Heparex? Why didn't they put me on that right away? All these questions I have that I have no answers for. Oh, and it is mentally draining. I think I got into Twitter or X. I went on X and I was like, I'm going to message the Kardashians. Maybe one of them will sponsor a UTI vaccine or do some, there's so many people affected. Maybe I'll reach out to them and they'll be like, yeah, we'll contribute to research for UTIs. Nope. I don't know. There's so many people out there, probably like me, where our insurance isn't very great. You don't go to the hospital because you don't want to deal with a big bill. The bill would be enormous. So you don't go to the hospital. Your UTI gets worse. I don't know. Hopefully somebody looks at my video. Thanks for listening, guys. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.